My name is Cyndi Ball, and I'm with the National Ladies Homestead Gathering. And we are an organization for women. Our focus is bringing women together who are like-minded, who are interested in sustainability or homesteading, and bringing them together in a face-to-face community. The thing that makes us unique is the face-to-face community. We have chapters across the country, and if anyone is interested in starting a chapter in their community, we as an organization walk them through all the steps that are needed to get that chapter started. The thing that's really cool in our chapters is that you have a lot of networking and sharing of knowledge and the encouragement and somebody to walk with you on your journey of homesteading. One of the other things too that I have found very encouraging seeing is when I first started, before there was a Ladies Homestead Gathering, I was doing all this by myself, and it took me so long to find success. But once I've watched the ladies who are in the Ladies Homestead Gathering, they're like leap years ahead of where I was in a shorter amount of time because they have this encouraging, supportive, knowledgeable community that comes together. The Ladies Homestead Gathering meets once a month, and it's usually around a topic that everybody agrees on that they would like to learn more about. We do farm work days where everyone comes together. A lot of times the families will all come, and so we liken it to those barn raising days that they used to have. And it's just so cool, especially for the kids, to see adults working together for a common purpose. And then there's usually a meal that's shared together afterwards. One of the other aspects of Ladies Homestead Gathering is we're not huge into the dollar bill. So as much bartering that can happen, we really encourage that. Especially, it's not just products, but a lot of times it's even services that people can share. Farm sitting is a huge one, because we all know that if you have animals, it can get expensive if you have to be gone over a weekend. In defining homestead, because we get asked this a lot, I've simplified it to the point of saying it's doing at home instead of going to the store or someplace else to get whatever it is that you need. So we talk about being self-reliant, relying more on yourself than all the other stores or things that are out there. We have women who live in the city in a condo, and they do container gardening on their patio. They make their own soap. They cook their own meals instead of going out to a restaurant. And then we have women who live on hundreds of acres and raise all their own meat, but the average is 10 acres or less. That's the average size if women have land. And typically it's the women who are running the farm, because if they have a significant other, they're working off the farm. And the other really cool thing that we've seen come out of the Ladies Homestead Gathering is that there is this movement back to teaching our children. So a lot of the lost arts that we've lost through generations are now coming back, and the children are standing beside their mothers while they're canning and butchering and doing all that kind of stuff. If you're interested, we have a website. It's ladieshomesteadgathering.org. And you'll find all kinds of information on our website to who we are, what we're about, where our chapters are currently. We have a map on there that shows across the country. Right now we're from Georgia to Maine and as far west as Colorado. Currently working with a chapter that's starting in Idaho and one in Oregon. And we are on Facebook. We have a Facebook page, and we also have a Facebook group where there's a lot more interaction that goes on. You can ask any kind of question that you want, and somebody will get on there and answer it for you. For me personally, having done the lonely journey on the homesteading, I cannot encourage women enough to get involved with some sort of a face-to-face community, because it just satisfies so many different areas that women long for. The conversation, the face-to-face working together, the sharing of stories, raising children. It's just this beautiful community around the subject of homesteading.